Okay, guys, just a quick update. Thankfully, Abigail is on the schedule for surgery tomorrow. Um, Pre-op is supposed to be between 7 and 7:30 a.m., which means depending on if they get her at 7, her surgery will be at 8. If it's 7:30, her surgery will be at 8:30. Can really use some prayers. Obviously, just for us to be calm during this. It's a major surgery. 6-month-old having open heart surgery is terrifying. I mean, anybody having open heart surgery is terrifying. So she will stay on the schedule unless a more pressing surgery comes up, because Shands is a transplant hospital. If, somebody who's on the transplant list and their organ comes in, it would bump her off. So as of right now, she's number 2. She's been in the hospital all week, had a really bad episode last week. I think today is Monday. I'm sorry, I honestly don't even know what the day is today. I think today is Monday. Last week, her legs and her arms began swelling and turning a bluish purple color, and got to the hospital. Her heart was enlarged a lot. Her lung cavity was filled with fluid. It's just been an up and down week. A lot of up and downs with her. And then, still stuff going on with my dad as well back in San Diego. It's just been a really rough week. So that is our request, that y'all can just pray that the doctor's hands are just steady, that there's no problems, that she doesn't get kicked off. Been trying to get her on the schedule for a while, and she's finally on it. She's been in the NICU this whole time. Recovery, they said, I believe, is between like 5 to 10 days. She'll be on a ventilator the first 24 hours after surgery. So that's going to be, just the whole situation is rough. So there's been a lot of people who have reached out, asked how they can help. There's been a GoFundMe set up. Dylan's going to be missing a lot of work with this, not getting paid, which, on the upside, like, thank God, the school he works at, they've been awesome in the fact that, he's not at risk of losing his job, but he won't be paid for this time, and it's going to be a big hit. The new crib that she needs because of this surgery is not cheap, and just, gas and food and everything else. We're an hour away from the hospital, so the trips back and forth can get pretty expensive. Future care, a lot of stuff people just don't think about. Different clothes after she comes home, because it's going to be rough. Her scar, I'll pan you out, is going to be from the top all the way down to her belly. The good news is that they're pretty confident, with this kind of surgery. It's got, good success rate. And usually if there are problems, it's later down the road, if they have to do updated surgeries. They met with the anesthesiologist tonight, had to go over all of that, paperwork and whatnot. So her surgery is tomorrow morning at Shands in Gainesville, Florida. If y'all can just please be praying. It's going to be between 8 and 8:30 Eastern Time, a.m., and we'll update tomorrow from the hospital. Thankfully, they are allowing us to be in the surgical waiting room. We have not been able to see her since they went to the hospital last week, and we won't be able to see her until she comes home. So that part has sucked. Anyone who's a grandparent knows that sucks. but at least we can be there with Dylan and Katie. That we are super thankful for, and that we're able to wait in the surgery room with them tomorrow while she's having the surgery. The surgery is expected to take about 6 hours. Again, she's got a large hole in the center of her heart, so they're going to put, it's like a mesh basically that goes over that hole, and then her heart over time will close around it. You've got an upper and a lower wall for your heart. Neither one of those are formed properly, so they have to fix both walls. And then instead of being born with 2 valves, she just has one giant one, so they have to go in there and turn the one valve into 2. So yeah, in the description, I will post a link for the GoFundMe. Just ask if you guys can just share that, share this video, share the GoFundMe, just to help spread the word, and just get as many eyes as possible on this for our family, for Dylan and Katie, and mostly for Abigail. And then I'm also going to put a link in the description if you want to know, more about her heart defect. I'll put a link to a article that explains what exactly it is. All right, guys, thanks so much, and thank you in advance for your prayers and for your support. We truly, truly appreciate it.